Leah Courtney. I'm a homeschooling mom and business owner at As We Walk Along the Road. If you love history and family game night, I have an awesome homeschool family resource to share with you in today's video. Come on and take a look. Trekking Through History is a family board game as well as a historical time travel adventure. Through the game, 2 to 4 players will visit different historical events and earn experience tokens along the way. You'll also have to spend time to visit each event, so you have to carefully watch your itinerary to make sure you don't run out of time. As you play through the game, your experience tokens, as well as the number of chronological events you visit, will earn you points, and whoever has the most points will win the game. The game setup includes a play mat for the game board, 3 decks of history cards arranged by time period, a large clock where you'll keep track of your itinerary time, 4 pocket watches that serve as the player tokens, experience tokens that you'll earn as you visit different time events, time crystals and crystal tanks where you can store your time crystals, itinerary cards, and time warp cards and markers that you can use to play a more advanced version of the game. My youngest daughter is the other board game lover in our family, so she and I played a round of Trekking Through History just to be able to demonstrate for this video. If this were an actual game, we would be playing 3 rounds for 3 days of itinerary. We love the game so much that we plan to take it on our next vacation so that we can not only play through all 3 days of the itinerary, but we can also have time to experiment with the more complicated time warp version of the game. One of the things that I particularly like about the game is that you can also play it solo. And because I'm the trivia buff in our family, this means that I can play the game and learn lots of great history trivia, even if nobody else is willing to play along. Speaking of trivia, this isn't a trivia game where you have to already know lots about history to play. You'll learn the great information about historical events and people as you play. The game is really more of a strategy game, and you learn the history as you go. So that means that any family member, 10 and up, can play without knowing lots of history beforehand. I think you could also play with younger kids if you were willing to explain gameplay multiple times and maybe help them the first few times they play. There are lots of moving pieces to this game, but the instructions are very well written with examples, and there's a video that you can watch so that you can see the game being played. This makes it a lot easier to get started when you first open up the game. This is one that we definitely love, and I could see it becoming a favorite family board game. So if you're a fan of history and of strategy games, make sure that you check out Trekking Through History. You can find a link in the description of this video, and you can find a link to my blog post that has even more information about the game there as well.